Hello and welcome. In this lecture, we are going to add and configure the OLE destination. The package we have at the moment is able to extract data from a flat file source and is also able to transform that data into a format that is compatible with the destination. So what we're going to do in this lecture, we're going to look for a way to load the transformed data into the destination. And in order to achieve that, we'll need to add an OLE DB destination to the data flow. So to add and configure a sample OLE DB destination, we need to click on the SSIS toolbox. So click on the toolbox, and within the toolbox, there is a expand this option here that says other destination. Okay. And what we need to do, we need to drag an OLE DB destination. We need to drag that onto the design surface of the data flow tab. Okay, I'm going to just drag it up there. So I want it to be directly under this lookup date key. So I want it just directly underneath there. All right. So let's connect this to the lookup date key. So click on the lookup date key and just drag the blue arrow until it connects to it. And you're given this input-output selection. In the input should already be populated with OLE DB destination input. So what we need to do is select an option for the output. So click on the drop down and we need to select lookup match output. And then click OK. Click on the OK button. We are going to rename this OLE DB connection. So just right click and click on the rename option. So I'm going to rename this. I'm going to call it sample OLE DB destination. So I'm just going to put sample in front of it. So it'll be sample OLE DB destination. So that's going to be the new name. So let's double click on it just to view the editor page. So double click. So we need to just check a few settings here. Under the OLE DB connection manager, make sure you've got the name of your database selected. In this option where it's got name of the table or the view, click on the drop down. And we're going to select a table called dbo.factCurrency. So dbo, yep, that's the table we want. Make sure it says dbo.factCurrencyRate. Click this new button here to create a new table. Click new. So we're going to change the name of the table. Currently it's got sample, so we're going to change that. So we're going to call this table new fact currency rate. So this will be the name of our new table. Then click the OK button. Okay. So there's already a table called that. There shouldn't be, so let's cancel out of that and just check again. So I don't expect there to be a table called new. Oh yes, there is. We've already got a table called that. Okay, so I'm going to change this, make it the same name, but put number 2 in front of it. So I've called it new fact currency rate and I've added the number 2 at the end. So I'm going to click OK. So it's created that table. So you notice the view now is now showing the name of the new table that we've just created. You notice the 2 at the end of the rate. Next, click on the mappings options. So we can see a lot of mappings here. Let's just check that the mappings are correct. So we're going to verify that the average rate here is mapped currently. And we've got the currency, this here. We're going to make sure that that is mapped. It seems to be mapped okay. The way we check that the mappings are correct from the input columns to the destination is that they must have the same matching names. So here it's got average rates, got average rate, currency ID, currency ID, currency date, end of day rate, end of day rate. This matches that, that matches that. Because both column names match, which indicates that they have been correctly mapped. So we're happy, the mapping is correct. Click on the OK button. One more thing before we wrap up, right click on this sample OLE DB destination. Let's check the properties, go properties, check that the local ID, this is set to wherever you are. I'm in the United Kingdom, make sure it's set to that. And then here, make sure that the default code page is set to 1252. If you've got all that checked in correctly, well done. So that's it for this lecture. In this lecture, we added an OLE DB connection to enable us to load data into the destination source. Thank you for watching.